Hi everyone, welcome to my video. I have a super cute little Easter basket for you today made with the dressed up dies, and the ears, as you can see, are made from the double oval punch. So let's get started. Hi, so here we are. Here is our little Easter basket. I've used the dressed up dies. That is for the actual basket. It's for his little button nose, and it's for the straps. And then I've used the double oval punch for the ears. You can find the all dressed up dies here on page 180 of our annual catalogue. So they make cute little bags, and it also matches the Dressed to Impress stamp set, which you can find here on page 23. So it's quite cute. It's got the lipstick and perfume bottle and the shoes and some lovely sentiments as well. But that's what I've used here for the bag. So let's get started. You're going to need to die cut out. I've got the two straps here. I've got my little button nose because it comes with some cute little buttons, and very handily you get two dies of each size of buttons. So because we always like to have a few buttons, and helps to have several dies. Now this is the die for the bag itself, and you will need two. You need to cut out two. I have used our basic white in thick. You could use the standard basic white. It's a sufficient weight. It depends what you're going to put in the bag. I'm going to put some little mini eggs, so it's not very heavy. So the Whisper White would have been sufficient, or you could use pattern paper, designer series paper. If you're going to do that, obviously to get his face, you might need to put a punched out circle over here, maybe the 2-inch punch, and then you could put his eyes, nose and mouth on the actual circle, or the circle dies. So I'm going to cut out two pieces of Whisper White with this die. So these are the dies, the die cuts that this die will cut out, and we're going to just bend the little side pieces. Be careful with the Whisper White because it is very thick and it can split. The Whisper White thick card rather, but just go easy. So you can do it with the Whisper White standard. Not really sure why I chose thick. No real reason. My mini eggs aren't going to be that heavy. So just bending the all little bits, and I'll show you how it all goes together. So for this bag, you can either, you could have the sides going in and it makes a little purse bag like that, or you can have the sides coming out and it makes a larger little hold all bag. You can also make some very cute little rucksacks and other shaped bags. This die is very versatile, but I'm going to make the bag, I think the wider bag, like so. Fits more eggs in. I think that will be more popular with the kids. Then I'm going to use some of our tear and tape because it's just the right thickness. And you could use Seal Plus, you could use Tombow, but I'm just going to use the tear and tip. Okay, so just excuse me, putting the tear and tip on the side and on this bit, and we'll also work out which way I'm going to put it together, so which side I will do this on. In fact, I might actually, before I put it all together, no, I won't, I'll do it later. I was going to say I might do my decoration on the front. So the way this goes together, that will attach, that will attach here, and then that will fold over and attach on the other side. Quite clever really. And we can put tear and tape on the bottom of one of these flaps. Okay, so let's start by just removing this. You may find, if you're putting these together for the first time, you might find Tombow, the liquid glue, a little easier because it just gives you that wiggle room. So just carefully, edge to edge, getting that like so. And then this is the bit I put the tearing tape on this flap because I'm going to fold this one over it when we get to that point. So I've taken, haven't I? Yeah, I've taken my wrapping of that one. And then this is going to go underneath on this side. So I'll remove the backing, rather, not wrapping, here. And this bit here. And fold that over, like so. And then we can do this now at this point, because we're almost ready to have the finished item. Okay, so that will go, this will go here, and then this final side, excuse me, I'm all fingers and thumbs now, will go in. I'm just trying again to go edge to edge, and then you can always put something a little heavier in the bottom, just to, let's see, we can put a couple of Tombows, just to get that weighted nicely at the bottom. Okay, so that's our little bag. And what we're going to do now is obviously decorate the front. So now I have these little googly eyes. These are Stampin' Up. They were on our clearance rack some time ago. But you can get googly eyes anywhere. If you have maybe some little tiny circle punches, they would be good. Maybe you have the old owl punch or the half circle punch. You could maybe cut out some eyes in black and then maybe use a chalk marker or a gel pen to draw the little whites of the eyes, or you can simply just draw your eyes, whatever you like. So for my straps, first I'm going to do these first. I'm going to just use some glue dots. They're not going to be too heavy. So glue dots will work fine. If you thought you were going to put something particularly heavy in, maybe the tearing tape or the Seal Plus would be better. So just curving those like that. So you could put the straps going across the way, but I want a good access to my Easter egg, so I'm going to do them a strap on either side. So I haven't made anything with these dies for a long time, so it was quite nice to use them. So just putting them, curving it like so, and just that should give my even little straps. Okay, so then as I said, I've got my cheeks, my nose, and I'm going to use 2 of the larger eyes. These I think were from Halloween a few years ago, but as I say, you don't have to use googly eyes. You can use card, or simply just draw them on with a marker. Actually, I might just first of all put my glue just here, roughly where I want my eyes. Then I'm going to lift them on with some tweezers. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on our clearance rack, because we do have great bargains every so often. And what I did notice, we have, oh goodness, what was it called? There's a little punch pack. They're 4 mini punches. They're only £8, but they include a heart. And a little upside down heart can be very good for a nose. So just bear that in mind. Now the double oval punch is a new punch that we have. So you can try and get that where you don't see a terrible reflection there. The double oval punch is a new punch in our spring summer catalogue, and these make perfect ears. So I'm just going to punch out, first of all, the two outer ears, and then I will get some Blushing Bride for my inner ears. Let's see, a piece here. Okay, oops, don't need that one. Okay, so I'll put my ears together. So putting my pink on the inside, just leaving an even border. Oops. Okay, and I can go. I think I'll put my ears on last, just when I know how he's looking. Okay, so for my little cheeks, I've taken a little sponge dauber and some Blushing Bride ink, and I've just taken a little bit of that and take off a little bit of the excess just over here, and then just sort of under his eyes, I'm going to just do a little dot of ink, and same on the other side. Trying to get it as even as possible. Okay, then I'm going to take my two larger white buttons, and I'm going to pop them on with dimensionals. So there is a back and a front to these little buttons. I'm going to try and get my little button holes even. So just putting them side by side like so. And then I'm just going to glue the pink button, the Blushing Bride button, straight down. There was a little TV series we had a long time ago where things are made out of buttons. I can't remember what it was called. Perhaps if you remember, you can pop it in the comments. Oops. So just, that's his little button nose. Then I'm just going to take a black marker, a normal black marker, and draw in some little whiskers. So one coming straight out, and then, oops, well, this is a bit, maybe I should have drawn this before. And then, actually I think his ears, his eyes are a little bit too far up, a little smiley face. You could draw some teeth, but I'd be afraid that would go wrong. And then to complete the look, we'll get his ears on. So just, I'm leaving the top half of his ears a little bit more free. There, isn't that cute? Now, of course, we could do a little card to go with that using the same design. Just looking for. So just taking a little card base like so, and I can do exactly the same thing. I can put my two googly eyes on. Let's start with the eyes first. Which ones have I got? Then I can use my little dauber. and my little button nose. And my little pink nose. Oh goodness, his eye. His eye moved. He looks deranged. Oh, being on the pink. This is something you could easily do with the kids. Your kids, your grandkids. Oh, I forgot my little freckly bits. And then finally, of course, his ears. So taking my Bulbul Punch again. These make a great gift for teachers, for your neighbours. Easter Bunny can leave a little basket at their door, obviously, if they have a porch. Co-workers, super quick, doesn't take too long. And I think it'd be cool to have, you could have the ears on the front, or we could have the ears popping up behind. Have a little square bunny. I think I like them on the front actually. The first time I made this I put them on the back, but I think I might put them on the front today. There you go, so super cute little bunny, and even that card, oops, will fit inside. If I can get them like that. Hope you enjoyed today's project. Perfect little punch for the ears, and I will see you again for some crafty fun very soon. Bye now.